Dear Lord, when I'm alone with my thoughts, a feeling of emptiness overtakes me and leaves me with an ache that is difficult to put into words. It seems as though there is a void deep within, a void that yearns for more, something that was once so easily accessible. When I look about, I wonder if you're still as close as you once seemed, and if your presence can fill the void between this cold and the warmth I used to know. I recall those moments when I experienced your love as a tender hug, a consoling touch that allayed all my fears. The world's tumult seemed to vanish in the light of your presence, and those were the times when life felt whole. However, as I make my way through the chaos and obligations of daily life, I've noticed that lately that sensation of closeness has started to escape me. It appears as though the once vibrant link has dimmed, leaving only a few traces of what once was. I don't deny your existence or your love, but there's a need inside of me to sense your closeness once more and to relive the unwavering tie that previously served as my guide. I frequently find myself looking for evidence of your continuous presence amid this nothingness. I yearn for modest indications of your mercy in routine situations, signs that you are still by my side. But occasionally, all I hear is stillness. In those peaceful times, doubt rears its ugly head and threatens to undermine my faith. I wonder whether you're still paying attention, still caring, and still by my side as I navigate the ups and downs of life. However, there remains a nagging feeling of assurance that you haven't forgotten about me deep inside. It's a gentle reassurance that your love endures despite my doubts, even while my impression of it changes. I feel as though I'm looking out at the wide ocean from the coastline of life. The waves crash furiously, reflecting the inward anguish I experience occasionally. I struggle to hear your voice above the noise of my obligations, uncertainties, and anxieties in this turbulent sea of uncertainty. It's as though your presence, which was previously very palpable, feels far away today, like a lighthouse whose light has faded. I long for that guiding light, that beacon of your love, to shine through the mist of my uncertainties and relight my way. But even as I struggle with this sense of separation, there's a glimmer of hope that serves as a reminder that your light can still pierce the night and guide me to a place. Perhaps there's a lesson to be learned in this emptiness. Perhaps it has to do with realizing that faith isn't just based on sensing your presence, but also on having faith even when it's not as obvious. My faith has the potential to become stronger in these ambiguous circumstances, anchored not just in what I experience, but also in a better comprehension of who you are. I think your love is present even when my emotions distort my vision, just as the night sky is dotted with stars even when clouds obscure them from view. It's about comprehending that even though I might not have all the solutions, my faith in your goodness and knowledge can serve as a rock that endures the ups and downs of doubt. I'm so reminded of the constancy of your love while I make my way through this period of uncertainty. My feelings may change, but your love never wavers. It's a love that is based on your promise and character rather than my emotions or circumstances. I'm learning to cling to what little faith I do have during the quiet times when I wonder and yearn for a stronger sense of your presence. I'm learning that having faith is more about traveling with you even when the path is unclear than it is about having all the answers. And even as I cling to those shattered pieces, I find comfort and courage in the idea that my emptiness can serve as a blank canvas for your grace and a place where you can do your work. I'm learning to like the waiting as I stand on the metaphorical shore of my doubts and stare into the void of the unknown. I cling to the faith that ultimately your light will penetrate through, removing my uncertainties and enlightening my heart with the warmth of your presence, just as the dawn follows the darkest night. I'm reminded that faith is a journey of ebbs and flows, and with each ebb, there is an opportunity to strengthen my trust in you, just as the waves rhythmically kiss the coast. I'm learning through this period of reflection and inquiry that despite my fluctuating emotions, your constant presence continues to serve as an anchor for my soul.